Good afternoon everybody, I am joined by our senior instructor Paul and our fabulous apprentice Sam, and we're going to aim to answer that age-old question: what's the difference between a kayak, a canoe, kayaking and canoeing? Sam, over to you.
Brilliant guys, so what we have in front of us here is a canoe. This originates from the native Indians, and the difference between this and a kayak is you'd be sat more in this central position here, or you'd be kneeling down using a single bladed paddle, paddling on both sides and correcting yourself with maybe stern running techniques as well.
Fantastic, why don't you give us a show, jump in the boat, show us your position for canoeing.
So I would be sat here, legs relatively wide apart to keep myself nice and stable, one hand on top of the T-grip and one hand more or less roughly halfway down, wherever's comfortable really.
Brilliant, so that's canoeing and a canoe. What have we got here?
What we've got here is a sitting kayak. So this was used in Antarctica really, where they had them sealskin cockpits to keep you nice and warm and enclose all this heat. The difference between a canoe here is you've got this double bladed paddle, so you're paddling on both sides and rotating constantly.
Jump in, show us how you sit in. You got your legs
Should have been adjusted first, but
tucked right underneath.
tucked right underneath these knee pads here, feet right at the bottom on a foot plate to keep yourself nice and stable.
Brill. So Paul, you're obviously the younger of the two, so what's the more modern craft?
The more modern craft is a sit on top kayak, where you don't get inside the cockpit, you sit on top as opposed to inside, so it's more comfortable for people that haven't paddled before. It's easier to get back onto if you fall off. It's used a lot more nowadays for fishing expeditions, that sort of thing. People do big expeditions in these just because they're a bit more user friendly than a closed cockpit kayak, and they're more accessible.
Fabulous. And what else have we got going on here?
The most modern version of everything up to now is a stand-up paddleboard. Stand-up paddleboard, the assumption is you have to stand up and paddle the board, but we generally start our sessions off kneeling down or lying down, depending on people's abilities. It's easier just to kneel down and paddle the thing with a short paddle and build up to increasing your balance and your comfort zone, and then introduce the paddling. And the paddling is very, very similar to the open canoe at the start of the video.
Awesome guys, thank you very much. Give us a wave.